Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video, we're going to talk about the very important questions which you should never avoid when you're preparing for an interview. So without any wasting time, let's get started. The first question that is the crucial, the most important question, just the five-star question which you will be asked is tell me about yourself. There, you cannot make the mistake. This is going to be the very first question which you will be asked in any interview. No matter where you're going, this question has to be asked. And I have talked about this question in detail. If you want to watch, I will link that below in the description. You can watch that video, but it's very important. Never miss out and never take this question lightly. It's just they are just asking you to talk about yourself, but it is not that easy. It's simple, but it's not that easy to answer that question. So you should know how to answer this particular question when you are answering it in an interview. Coming to the second question, that is why you want to join our company. It can be any company which you're going for, but they will ask you why you want to join us. So in this question, they start, let's take an example of, let's say they ask like, why you want to join Indigo. So candidates usually start talking about, I love to travel, I always aspire to be a cabin crew, etc., etc. But this is not the correct answer which you should be telling to the interview. They are not looking for this content in this particular question. Listen the question again. They're asking you why you want to join our company. What you think we have as a company which you got attracted with. What are the qualities of our company? It is talking about they're asking about themselves. It is not a question about you. It is the question about the company. So give the answer accordingly. You should talk about the achievements. Let's say that Indigo, I want to join Indigo because Indigo have achieved these achievements in recent time. They are flying on different destinations, this many destinations, and they have this work culture. They have achieved this goal. This is the vision of the Indigo. This is the motto, and I'm so convinced that I will grow with this company. That is the reason I want to join your company. It can be whatever achievements, the awards, achievements, the things which you can talk about of that particular company is the answer which the interviewer is looking for. They are not looking for that you want to be a cabin crew or you have always aspired to be a cabin crew or you love to travel. No, it's not the correct answer. The answer which you should give when they ask you why you want to join our company, you should talk about their company, not about yourself. Coming to the third question is tell me about your greatest strength. When they ask you about your strength, there are so many strengths which you can talk about, but try to identify those strengths which are correlated, which are interlinked with the soft skill they are looking for as a cabin crew. Maybe you are punctual. Maybe your strength is that you are very good at time management. Maybe your strength is that you are very responsible. It can be anything, but it should be something which they will interlink with the soft skill, or you can directly tell any soft skill which they're looking for as a cabin crew, which will help you to get tick mark that, okay, this candidate is good for or a fit for this job. Coming to the third point, fourth question, and that is very, very important. People make mistake in this question, and you should avoid that. Tell me about your biggest weakness. When it comes to this question, never give an answer negative. Don't tell anything negative about yourself. They're asking you about your weakness, but it doesn't matter that weakness has to be a negative aspect of yourself. Weakness can be a positive thing. If say, I'm giving you an example, let's say you can say that my biggest weakness I feel is like that I'm workaholic. I work a lot. Sometimes I burn out myself with work. I feel demotivated if I'm not working. I don't give that much of rest to myself, to my body, and this is the biggest weakness I have, and I'm still working on it. I'm trying to give more rest to myself. I'm trying to slow down a little bit. I'm trying to be less hard on myself. I'm trying that, but yes, this is the weakness which I'm working on in this point of time. Something like that. But it should be positive. They should think like, oh, you have this weakness. It can be anything, but it should be something positive. It should not give a sign that you should not say my biggest weakness is that I'm lazy. No, don't say that thing. It will backfire you. It will not get you anywhere. Don't be that honest. I'm not saying be dishonest, but don't be that honest. Try to get something positive out of your weakness. Give a positive weakness, not a negative weakness. So be aware what you are speaking when it comes to this question. Coming to the next question is where you see yourself in 5 years from now. So you can talk about like if I get when you are talking about yourself in 5 years, you can talk about how you will grow as an individual, what you are thinking that will grow you as an individual. You can talk about how you are looking yourself if you got selected in this particular job, how you will grow in the company. Maybe you will say that I'm thinking myself to be a better individual with more responsible and mature attitude towards every single situation I handle. I still handle it very maturely, but with experience, I know I will be more responsible and more mature enough to handle those situations much better. I would say that will be a personal thing that you will see. Professionally, you can talk about like I see myself as a supervisor working. If I'm joining your company, I would see myself as a supervisor in your company and working with your company with your goals and meeting my personal goals and growing myself as an individual. It can be anything, but you should talk about in facts. It should be about your personal life, it should be about your professional life, it should be a combine of everything so that the interview will get to know what is your mindset. Like, are you a why this question is asked? It is asked because interviewer wants to know your mindset, because that they are a company which is looking for more growth. They are looking for more and more achievements, and they want people who will help that company to achieve those things. And for that, they will try to find out, like, do you have that mindset? Do you have that ambition in you to grow? Do you have that vision for yourself that you want to achieve these things in your life? That is why they're asking you that question. So try to give that answer very, very decently about everything. Again, be as positive as you can. Use more keywords, more soft skills you can use in your answers, which will help you to get better with other candidates you are going for. Now, coming to the next question, which is why should we hire you? Now, again, first, one question was like, why you want to join Indigo? And this question is why we should hire you. Now you can see the difference. When they're talking about Indigo, they're asking you about Indigo. And when they're asking you why we should hire you, they're asking about you. Then talk about yourself. Don't talk about your aspiration to be a cabin crew. Don't talk about the job. Talk about yourself, like what you have in yourself as an individual, which will help them to achieve those goals which they have as a company. Like, talk about like, I am very responsible, I'm very adaptable, I'm flexible. I have in my life I have experienced this thing which has made me more responsible, more mature. I'm very adaptable because these things happen in my life. I'm very flexible because I have learned to be flexible because these things happen in my life. And by these things I feel like that I'm fit for this job as a cabin crew. So this is how you should give the answer. You should talk about yourself, your soft skills, your personality, your individual strengths which you have, which are interlinked with the soft skills they are looking for as a cabin crew. So you need to understand every single question has a motive, and you should fulfill that motive. And if you will fulfill that motive, the interviewer will take you to the next round. Of course, they are going to take you. They will not hesitate to take you as a cabin crew. But you need to be little smart to understand why the question has been asked and answer it accordingly, and you will see the difference when you are going for the selection process. You will be selected in every single round. So that's all for now. I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.